Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. So last episode we finished off by starting to drill this field, which is our largest field, with millet, which is a crop I've not done before. So that'll be interesting to do when it grows. But yeah, first of all we need to get on with drilling this. We've drilled about half the field I reckon so far, so we've got about half of the field to do, obviously. Yeah, so I'll get on with this, and then after we've done the drilling it will need rolling as well. But I think that'll be it. I'll just check actually before we go any further, we'll check the lime. pH value is good, so it probably wouldn't hurt to put a bit of lime on it. We could do that after we've done the rolling. Yeah, so it's not essential, it's good, so it's not terrible, but it would increase the yield slightly more if we did do it, so if we've got the time we'll have a go at putting some lime on this after the rolling stuff. But yeah, like I say, we'll get on with drilling for a start, get the rest of this field drilled, and then do the rolling.
Oh baby, baby, good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises, no. Oh, did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh baby, baby, good at thinking. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulders strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that, when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, it's your own fault, now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that, you're not feeling sorry, it's your own fault, now toss the salt. Oh baby, baby, I don't know what to say, every beginning's gonna end up the same. Spare me your thoughts and get out.
So that is the drilling done now, and as you saw there I also gave the cow a few more loads of TMR from the mixer. So now I'm picking up the rolls, which are in this corner here, and then we'll go back to the field and we'll get that roll. So I'll just show you on the map as well. So this is the field we've just drilled. It's a new colour, it's sort of orangey colour, which is the millet, as you can see there. So 181 is also millet. We don't own that one at the moment, but we do own this one. So that's good. That'll be the first time I'm growing that crop on this series, and in fact in my entire time playing Farming Simulator I don't think I've ever done millet before, so it's interesting. I do like it when maps have lots of different variety of crops. It does certainly make it more interesting. It'd be nice if the base game came with a few more crops as well, really, but it's thanks to the modders that we've got a lot more variety to choose from. Obviously the new Farming Simulator is going to have rice and spinach in it as well, which is nice. Two different crops. Quite surprised they haven't done, I think Daxten said this as well, they haven't done peas, because peas is quite an interesting crop to do, because you can do combinable peas if you leave it long enough, or you can also do vining peas. So they could have had the pea vining machine in the game. Possibly that's something they're going to work on in the future, but quite surprised it's not in the base game for 2025's edition, 25. But yeah, it's still nice to see them putting some more crops in anyway. Right, so I will continue this rolling, get this field rolled, and then like I said earlier, we'll probably spread it with lime as well. Okay, so there we go, that's the field all rolled, and the final job we're going to do today on that field is to spread it with some lime. That'll just make sure that it's the optimum pH level for best yield. So I'll put the rolls back where I got them from, in the corner of this shed. Easiest way is just to reverse it, I think. I tried going in forwards before and then reversing back, but it doesn't tend to go very well, so I'll just reverse all the way from here. Get it into this corner on the right hand side of the shed. And then we'll put the spreader on a different tractor, because I've used the Fendt quite a bit today now. So we'll leave that there and then move across to, I think we could use the Deutsch tractor. We haven't used that much recently, we've just been using it on the trailer to tip the grain for the ducks, so we'll give it a bit of work. Getting quite a few eggs building up there. I think the best month for selling the eggs is probably June, May or June, so not too long to wait now, and then we'll get them sold. I also noticed we've still got quite a lot of milk. We've got 20,000 litres of milk in the cow capacity of the milk tank at the cows, so that's impressive actually. I thought they were going to stop producing milk around now, but they seem to be still going at the moment, which is good. So we'll have to get that taken down to the dairy or sell it. It would probably hurt to get a bit of money in, because we've only got 16,000. It would be nice to have a bit more money than that. Not sure what we're going to be buying next, possibly another field. I'm still debating whether to change our grass field into a arable field and then buy another field for grass. I'm not sure yet which one to go with. The main reason for that is because our grass field is on quite a steep hill, which makes bale handling quite tricky. It would be nice to have a flatter grass field, because then arable fields don't necessarily have to have bales on them, depending on which crop it is. It wouldn't be as often either, it'd only be once a year rather than at least twice or even 3 times a year doing the grass bales. So yeah, I think I'd rather have a flat grass field really than the one on the hillside there. But anyway, I will just get on with this spreading now. This won't take too long, nowhere near as long as the rolling took, and then get that taken back to the yard. Right, so there we go, that's the field completely finished now, and if we jump out we should see, yep, pH value is perfect. Nitrogen value is perfect I think as well. It said good then, but I think that was a bit of a blip. Yeah, it's perfect everywhere else, so yep, that's all good. The only other thing we will need to do is spray it off with herbicide once the weeds have germinated, but that'll be in May now. We won't be able to do that until the weeds have germinated. So we'll take this back down here, let's get it down on this shed here. Put this away. I was thinking at one point we might run out of lime, but we were alright. We've got 14% left, so that's alright. We will need to buy some more lime, I think, before we do another field. That may not be for a while. As we do convert a grass field into an arable field. I'm still kind of thinking about doing that. Right, so next job I think we'll just give the cows some more feed first, and then we'll probably take the milk down to the dairy or sell it. Oh, and the TMR mixer will need some more bale by the looks of it as well, so I'll do that. Just jump into the loader. And we'll put this bale in for some reason. I don't know why they do that, they sort of hover. It's a bit weird. Right, so we'll start off with 4 silage bales, I think. And then we'll put the hay and some straw in there as well. We are starting to run out of silage bales. We'll be alright, we're not going to completely run out because we'll be able to make some more fairly soon, but we haven't got that many left. What I'm planning on probably doing is getting one more cut of grass off our grass field and then possibly look at getting another grass field and then turning that one into an arable field. We'll just have to see how it goes. It would be nice to drill it though for this harvest, and I think this might be the last month possibly that we can drill it. Check the calendar. If you leave it too late into summer, it'll be too late in the year to drill, and you'll also get drilled. I always do this and I run out of space. What we lacking? Yeah, we're lacking hay, so if we take this, it's just I was hoping that one of the silage bales would have disappeared to allow the hay bales to fall into position. Move them across, hopefully. There we go. Right, it will also need some straw, but we've got no space for the straw at the moment. We'll put a straw bale in there though. Hopefully it will fall into the hopper once one of the other bales has disappeared. Leave it there and hope for the best. Okay, right, so we'll just tip this load into the cow trough and then we'll go and sell that milk, or we'll have a look at the price of the milk and then decide what to do. If the cows are going to continue to produce milk this year without stopping, we will sell it because then we won't run out in the production. I'm just conscious that if the production runs out and the cows stop producing milk for a few months, we're going to have no milk, so it's not good. And the production will stop running. But hopefully that won't happen. Let's back this back under the conveyor belt again. There we go. Right, so let's just have a quick look at the calendar. Right, May is the last month available for drilling. We could do soybeans in May, that's good, and sorghum. So it's next month basically, so it really comes down, and beans actually, it really comes down to whether or not we can get a cut of grass off this field before the end of May, so basically next month. How's it looking? I reckon we probably will do. It might not be fully grown, but I think we will get a cut of grass in May. So if we get it done at the start of May, so early in the morning, we should have time to get it re-drilled if we slow time down before the end of May, which means we should get an arable crop into that. We will need to buy a grass field though to replace it if we do go down that route. So we've got to be a bit careful with that, otherwise we'll have no grass. Of course there is always contracts. I might do a contract. Silage contracts seem to, you get a lot of bales out of them, so I think we should be okay, but what contracts are available at the moment? Okay, lots of fertiliser contracts and weeding contracts, or 2 weeding. But yeah, quite a few fertilising contracts. I don't think I'll be doing that with the slurry spreader though, unless it's a very nearby field, because the fun I had last time, don't really want to repeat that. This field 52, that's the most valuable job there. Doesn't look like it's going to be very near. Can't see it at the moment, but oh, there it is. Yeah, we've done that one before. What I'd like to do is to do some contracts in nearby fields, and then we will get a discount on them if we then buy them in the future. Now I've got the best contracts mod installed. We get a 5% discount for every contract we do on one field. So if we do 2 contracts, we get 10% discount on the field. We purchase it, which is good. Anyway, this is nearly full. There we go, that's all of the milk we've got. So as I said, I'll check the price before we do take it to the dairy to make sure it's worth selling. If not, if we're going to the dairy. So we'll have a quick look at the prices. April, it's going down. Best price 2,200. 2,100. Let us sell everything. Yeah, I think we'll do that because we do need the money. Obviously, it's best to take it to the production because you do get more money for the product, but I think it will be okay. This will be a one-off. I won't be selling much of the milk, but I just would like to boost that bank account a bit. I don't want to run out of money. We have got a big payday coming up though in June, I believe it is, when we sell the field beans. That will be good. Anyway, I'll just head down to the sell everything sell point and get this milk sold. Here we are at the sell everything sell point, so we'll get this milk now sold and see what we get for this. This will be a nice financial boost. Not a massive one, but it will be a good help. We were on 16,000 before and it's going up pretty rapidly actually. Better than I was expecting. What we're going to end up with then. Still going. Wow, 65,500. That's not bad at all. So if we've got 45,100 for that plus a £4,300 bonus, that is actually quite impressive. More than I was expecting, so I think that was worth doing. Like I said, obviously you do get more for the product, but not significantly more, and that was a nice instant boost really, so that's good. Okay, so we'll take the milk tanker back to the yard now and possibly have a look at some fields, or maybe do a fertiliser contract to help increase our money and then see if we can afford a field after that. I think actually the fields on this map are quite expensive, so I don't think we're going to get a decent sized grass field for 65,000. I think they're all sort of around 100,000 plus. But we'll have a look. But I may just do a contract or two. There's not much more we can do on our own fields now. We've got all of our fields drilled now and they're growing. There's just the weeding to do in the one we drilled earlier today. But we can't do that until May. Anyway, I will get this back to the yard and we'll catch up then. Okay, so we're back at the yard now. I've just parked the milk tanker up and I've just had a look at the map. Some potential grass fields. We're also looking at the soil types. It seems like the soil types at this end, this side, are better. These are all loams this side, whereas down here it's more sandy. That's a flatter field, but it's quite sandy I think by the looks of it, based on what it's telling me here, expected yield. Yeah, loamy sand, so not too good. Whereas this field here and this one are much better. Sandy loam and a loam, that one. Annoyingly, the 136 is the best one, or 200, don't know why the numbers change. That is the best one for soil type, but it's very hilly, that one. I've just been to look at that one. It's not very flat at all. It wouldn't be any improvement on like the hillside. This one, 201, it's not quite as good soil type, but it is much flatter. We're in it now. Not perfectly flat, but it is a lot flatter than the other one. You can see that. It's a bit hard to show you, I suppose, but I could do the flying thing. Drone cam. But this one here, the one next to it, is better soil type, but it is a lot hillier, especially the other side of the field. It really drops away, which is not good for doing bales. You can see it's very steep coming down here, so I'd have a similar sort of problem as I do now in the other field. So I would like to get a flat field really, ideally, or a flattish field. So I think, annoyingly, 201 is probably the best one to go for, except it's 218,000. Very, very expensive. These ones down here, not too bad actually. Not sandy. That one's very good. I could head down and have a look at those. There's no quick way of getting there though. we'll take the drone camera up. Don't often do this, but I think it's the easiest way of showing you the fields. So yeah, so there's those two there. That middle one's better soil type, but too uneven, I think. That one over there is slightly better, not as steep. Obviously this is the one we have at the moment, which could be turned into an arable field, but that one is very steep. It's on the hill. There's these 4 small ones which aren't too bad. They're quite flat, but they're all fairly small fields. So 3 fields. Yeah, not too bad. Nice and flat, but not very big fields. But yeah, that's another option, and they're also very near the yard. That's handy. It's not as far to go. And then obviously, yeah, this is our arable field here. So are these two. And then the other 2 that are available are this one. Now, how steep is that? Yeah, again, it's quite steep. They all slope down towards the lake, which is nice, but just not very practical for baling, especially round bales. And the same with this one, yeah, they both slope quite a lot. So that's one thing about this map, it's quite hard to find a flat field, certainly in this area of the map. There may be flatter areas in other parts of the map. Ah, this one here looks quite flat. So yeah, 163, what's the soil type in this field? Then this is flat. Oh, the other consideration is access. I think we might be able to take that fence out. Some of them you can remove, some of them you can't. Yeah, if that fence would come out, that would make it easy to get in. What's the soil type then here? Oh, yeah, very good. So yeah, that's a potential then. And price 138, that's not too bad. Yeah, so this is a potential field, but we won't be able to get it until we've sold some of our crops in June. But like I said, we will be able to hopefully get a cut off our last field, or our hillside field, before we get to that stage, so we won't run out of silage or do a contract. So yeah, not a big issue. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time to do another contract today. But I thought I'd show you that. It's nice to discuss my sort of plans with you as well, see what you think. But yeah, I think probably either this field here, or this long one, or these 3 in a block, which you have to buy all 3 together, and that's just under 200,000 for those. So then kind of my 3 options I think at the moment. That one, these 3, or that one. None of them are perfectly flat, but they're all the flattest ones in this area. Better than this one, anyway. Right, so I think we'll probably leave it there for today. Done quite a lot today, and there's not a lot more I can do apart from fertiliser contracts until the next month, really. So it seems like a good time to leave it and come back to it in the next month, I think, in the next episode. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. So, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.